I found out from a phone call. Callie was 2.5 years old.
Why would you ever expect a child to have cancer?
My parents were terrified, and I'm sure that I was too, but I think I always had hope.
I've been networking with so many cancer families, and our story is another story among too many stories.
As a desperate father, I wanted to do something. You feel so helpless.
We thought she had this horrible flu because in days she turned gray, and we were out of town.
And Tammy took her to the doctor, luckily got her in early, and she phoned me and said, you need to come home right away.
So she said, go up to 4E3, that's oncology, and that word just, that's not possible.
And so she told me that they suspected it was leukemia.
I still hear that shrill sound of her screaming for us, and you stand there, you're helpless, you can't do anything.
When your child has cancer, because there's only so much you can do.
So she had 3 years of chemo every day. And at the tail end of her treatment, she had had another round, and her hair started chunking out. And we realized, oh my goodness, like, this is not over. This is going to be a really hard go. And Gord decided, you know what, I'm going to start this head shave.
I always tell the story about sitting at the kitchen table with her, and I looked at her and smiled, and she started to cry. And she said, don't look at me, don't laugh at me. I'm not pretty. It still bothers me 17 years later, eh? The notion occurred to me of the idea of a head shave. So of course I discussed it with Tammy and approached Canada Post, and that's where the first hair massacre took place, at the postal plant in the West End of Edmonton.
It started that first sense of community, and that's why it doubled and doubled and doubled to the point where we outgrew Canada Post. That's when I kind of implemented the idea of pinking.
I pink my hair for kids with cancer.
I pink because Terry Fox.
I pink because I want to help support the cause.
I pink because I believe in a world without pediatric cancer.
I pink because the Children's Wish Foundation has decided to probably benefit the Terry Fox Foundation.
I pink my hair because my cousin has cancer.
I love seeing people walking around with pink hair or with hair massacre tubes, hair massacre t-shirts, whatever it is. It's amazing.
Even teenagers, and you see that bright pink hair on them, you know why their hair is pink, and that just warms my heart. It really does. It's a ripple effect.
Tammy and I talked when we first started and everything, and thought, like, wouldn't it be cool if this turned into $1 million thing? And but it was more of a pipe dream then. And then to see it actual materialize, it's been a pretty amazing thing.
About $6 million that has gone into research, and we were really proud of that research that was done because we got to know the researchers. People don't realize that pediatric research, not just cancer research, but pediatric research benefits adults as well, but not the other way around. And the reason being is, children have younger cells, they have less exposures. So this kind of blankets any group. Our goal is to try and raise more awareness and funding for this program called Profile. And it benefits children not just here but across Canada. We chose to fund wishes in addition to the research because a wish provides hope. And hope is magical. Hope sometimes trumps medicine.
It means that we can continue granting wishes to kids with life-threatening illnesses, specifically cancer, but it also means that our kids who are going through cancer, who are losing their hair, they feel like there's other people that are supporting them outside their network.
It's really amazing to see how big this story has gotten, how big the event has gotten, and the support group around it, and it makes me so happy to see how big it gets, but then also how the community, the inner community, stays together. I firmly believe that hope can save lives. It is one of the biggest things that saves lives, and it pushes you to keep going. Without hope, what do you have?
You gotta love these children. You know, they never asked for this disease, and they're so brave. And every time there's a loss, I find that I'm able to have the courage and the juice to run another event. It fuels me.
I firmly believe that my mom should be a saint. She made it as big as it is today. She put everything that she has into this, and you know, if she wasn't my mom, I would still look at her and I would say that she's an incredible person. She's so strong and so devoted, and just that inner core, that good inner core that you know, every person has. I think hers is very, very strong, because she would put anything on the line to help people.
I sure hope there's got to be a cure. There's got to be something, because I don't want to see any more kids suffer or leave this world. We're never out of the woods with Callie. We're just not. Every day is a day where she hasn't relapsed, because there's no cure.
Yeah, she's turned into a beautiful young lady, and she's wise beyond her years, of course. And of course, like I said, we're so thankful to still have her with us. We've been very, very lucky, very blessed in that way.
Every day I give that kid a squish. We've been blessed, and we never forget that.
A lot of people, you know, they tell me that they feel sorry for me because I had to go through what I went through, but I don't feel sorry for myself, because I'm here today. I was one of the lucky ones, and I would really like to see a lot more kids have the same fighting chance as I was given.